Time for another video. Today's video is about ensuring you allow your children to take risks. I know it's uncomfortable sometimes, and kids sometimes put themselves in a lot of very difficult positions. I'm not saying completely ignore the situation, but just allow them to go through that difficulty that they're having. I often see this in the playground at schools where a child climbs up the monkey bars and then realizes they have no way to get down. They do not know how to get down. Now, I don't just watch from a distance and say, too bad, so sad, figure it out. I will be standing there and in the vicinity. However, I will not pick them up and just put them on the ground. The reason being is because there is a lot to be learned from figuring out how to get down from the monkey bars. And I see this mirroring in life all the time. I can tell when someone is a helicopter parent because their children are so afraid to fail, sometimes to such a degree that they're not actually willing to start anything in fear of maybe failing. And it is incredibly upsetting to see it, and I see it regularly. Making sure that you open the space and allow kids to fail and figure stuff out. As an adult, we've got a lot of experience. We've figured it out. We're quick and efficient with so many tasks. Let kids figure those tasks out. They will take longer, sometimes really long. Let them figure it out because it's the only way they're going to get faster. If we're continually just doing everything for kids, they won't learn how to do it, and then they start getting crazy entitlement, and they just figure out, well, everything's been done for me before, why isn't it done for me now? And then they start throwing tantrums and getting upset that people aren't waiting on them hand and foot. Allow your children to take risks and learn things for themselves. Now, obviously, you want to make sure those risks aren't severe, and those are times when to step in. However, allow that discomfort to happen without jumping in. There was a boy on the playground the other day, and he was like a ninja. He was doing some crazy things on the playground. And I could just say, hey, stop doing that. But I can see in his face, I can see in his mannerisms, I can see that he is extremely comfortable doing what he's doing. And there was times when I were cringing and the other staff were cringing, but we were also in complete amazement with what he could do. And if we put him in a box and limited him in that situation, he may never be able to realize what his true potential is. I went to this workshop about a year ago, and it was this playground designer, and he was showing us a study that was done years ago, and it was based on our great-grandparents, the amount of area and space they were allowed to play in as kids. And then they looked at their parents, our parents, the space that they were allowed to play in. And then kids in today's age, the amount of space that they're allowed to play in. And it is incredibly small. We are so afraid that something is going to happen to our children that at some point we almost stunt their ability to achieve and be successful and take a chance. So my advice for you is to ensure you are allowing your kids to take risks and learn from tough situations. My name is PJ from the Awareness Module. Play, learn, connect.